Hey guys, what's going on? Wanted to bring you the start to a new series today. Just going to be a series of project updates since not a lot is going to end up going on with the layout until I can get to a more permanent residence. I figured I'd start doing a monthly series on all the locomotive, rolling stock, and whatever else I can get my hands on, all the progress on those types of projects. So with that being said, we'll get into some of the projects that I've just completed, and then I'll show you a couple other ones that I have yet to get underway, but will be soon. So first up here are the projects I've just completed. This was a cotton belt car. You may have seen it in a couple of my running videos. I patched it for AEX, as you can see when I focus the camera in on the decal there. I patched it for AEX from cotton belt, obviously. I also tried my hand at a little bit of hand-drawn weathering. I think it turned out okay. Pretty satisfied with it. I don't know if I'd get any more in depth than I did with those two things. This car in particular, I wasn't really following prototype pictures just due to the fact that there was a huge lack of prototype pictures. I know that this car does exist on AEX. I'm fairly certain, just judging by the single picture of it that was on railroadpictures.net, that it was at one point a cotton belt car. AEX actually purchased it from another company though, but it really looks like it was patched from cotton belt, so I went with it. I think it turned out really well. Weathered it up and everything too. I think it turned out pretty darn well. I'm pretty satisfied with it. So next car up here is a car that I just acquired the other day. I traded it for one of my Intermountain CSX covered hoppers. This is a Bowser ACF 2-bay. It was custom lettered for Genesee and Wyoming. For those of you who don't know, that's a short line. Well, actually, that's the parent company for a bunch of short lines in the Western New York area. They originally started in Western New York, but now they've branched out throughout the world, including Australia, and they have a ton of different short lines throughout the United States as well. So I lettered it for that. This is used in salt service, actually, so these cars in real life are in incredibly rough shape. This is per the prototype. This is the first time I had really tried my hand at weathering with acrylic paint. I think it turned out okay. I really need to work on being able to get those fine kind of rust stripes going again. This is what the other side looks like. Again, this is all actually per the prototype. I don't have the pictures. Actually, you know what? I might flash up the pictures around now. You'll see that the lettering along the bottom here is prototypical, as well as the fact that there is graffiti on this side. Unfortunately, this is a decal of graffiti from Dave's Decals. I love these decals for sure, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to get, I mean, that's as close as I could get to the prototypical graffiti that's on it. It's not the same color, but it's about the same size and kind of the same design and everything. Okay, so the next project that I've finished up here is a Athearn Blue Box Cargill covered hopper. In real life, these things had their Cargill logos taken off. Some of them have been patched. I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to keep it in the TLDX or if I'm going to patch it itself. But these are also used in salt service, so they are in incredibly rough shape, as you'll see here. I worked pretty hard weathering this one as well, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. So that's it for completed projects, but I do have 3 other cars, 2 of them that I just picked up, that will be going on the workbench next. First 2 are these Intermountain D&H covered hoppers. These ones are going to be ended up being patched for I believe it's AGTX. I'll throw up some prototype pictures of them here. They are still in the D&H paint somehow, and still really actually in good shape as well. So I'm just going to patch them, weather them as prototypically as I can, and then 12308, the one over here, I think I'm going to sell that one just because I don't really need two of them on the layout. But I'm super excited to get that project underway. I just got the decals in to do that as well. And then the only other project I'll have going on here pretty shortly is this Grand Trunk Western covered hopper. This is again another 4-bay. I actually picked it up in the same lot as I picked up the cotton belt that's already patched for AEX. AEX does own a lot of these covered hoppers that were Grand Trunk Western, and they're in incredibly rough shape. I think it'd be fun to try to do one of them, so I might give it a shot. We'll see what happens though. I'm pretty excited to get that underway. But as of now, guys, that's about it for new projects and ones that have already been done. Like I said, I'm going to do this video series every week, so if you're interested, it'd be awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, let me know if you have any tips for me. Like I said, I do need to get better at doing the finer stripes for the rust, like on the Genesee and Wyoming car. So if anybody's got any tips on how to do that, I'm open for ideas and everything. So that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. As I said before, please subscribe. Could use some more subscribers, and we'll have more coming your way next month. Thanks, guys.